It's official. The Philadelphia Museum of Art has reopened its doors to the general public. It's been a long time. Let me show you the line of all these people walking in. Some 6 months of waiting after COVID shut down museums along the Parkway. This is a big step toward normalcy, and as you can see, a lot of people lining up, all of them wearing masks. They'll have to get temperature screenings inside, and most of them, you can see, are already carrying tickets because they pre-printed those online. I gotta tell you, this comes on a weekend the city is usually very busy and jam-packed. Labor Day weekend on the Parkway typically means the big Made in America festival that, of course, has been canceled this year due to COVID. So things are a bit more quiet on the Parkway. A lot of people heading inside the art museum to check out the galleries. We'll talk about the safety precautions in place here. Temperature checks for everybody. All visitors have to wear a mask, even if you're just browsing an art gallery by yourself. There will be capacity limits inside, including in certain galleries where they'll only let a handful of people in at a time. And the museum, as we mentioned, is encouraging people to get tickets in advance online so you're not waiting for an in-person ticket in a line outside. It's a big museum, 200 plus galleries from contemporary art to new exhibits and your classical favorites, which means there is plenty of space for everybody to spread out.
Come and be in a place that they love and experience great art and be distant from each other. We are very lucky that we've got a lot of square footage, a lot of great galleries inside that allow people to move around and spread themselves out. There are 2 giant floors of art.
There's also a new exhibit to check out. It's called Fault Lines, features artists from South Asia. That exhibit actually opened just a couple of days before the pandemic shut everything down, so a lot of people haven't gotten to see that yet. And in a few weeks, as we come back here live, the museum will also unveil another exhibit honoring healthcare workers. That one is called Art of Care. It'll feature portraits of doctors and nurses. As you see all of these people waiting in line, about to go into the museum for the first time in some 6 months. We should mention one more note. We're standing at the north entrance of the museum. That's the newly renovated entrance right off Kelly Drive. This is the one you're going to have to use for the time being so you can get processed and get your temperature checked before you go in. For now, we're live outside the newly opened Art Museum. I'm Randy Gyllenhaal. Send it back to you, Lucy.